what's up everyone? Different kind of video today. Want to try do a few more of these in the future. Also, I've got a bit of a channel update that I kind of wanted to explain to you at the end. I've just been having some thinking about where I think the channel's going, and yeah, I'll address that more towards the end. But first of all, let's just talk about Venom. Venom obviously just came out in this game, and I don't know if I am the only one who thinks this. I think this might be one of the best designed characters they've ever released in this game. He is a 1-star difficulty, but I don't find him too tricky to get around. But he's charge, and some people have a few issues with charge characters. I haven't had any issues with charge characters. Well, not straight away. Like, I learned how to do it. Once you learn how to deal with charge, it's like much easier. But obviously, he's got a lot of variety with his like gameplay. Obviously, where you place the pool balls and stuff. Like, because I always like playing Jacko. Jacko was like the first DLC character I really got interested in. So he kind of feels a lot like her, or I should say, Jacko feels a lot like him because I'm pretty sure she stole his like gameplay core mechanic. But they've been very faithful to him from what I've seen. I didn't play much of Venom in Exit. I've never actually been a Venom guy, but playing, I don't know if he'll be like a main I play, but he is really, I'm really enjoying him so far. He's fun, his combos are interesting, he's just a breath of fresh air. So yeah, I really like Venom. Obviously, I haven't been making videos like I normally do, and I'll explain that more towards the end, what I kind of want to move the channel towards, but I've got some of my Venom gameplay, or my day 3 or something Venom gameplay in the background, so you can kind of see where I'm at with him, which is not that great, but I'm having a lot of fun, which is really, really cool. Obviously, Venom came, but there was no balance updates to the game at all. I do think Venom is a breath of fresh air for this game. I think this game's been a bit stagnant for the past couple months, which is a shame because it is a really fun game. But he's definitely that nice little bit of sugar to kind of tide you over. Obviously, Unica is coming out in May. I don't know when time, probably the end of May. Obviously, we've got Jewel Runner's anime coming out soon, so I think they're trying to like. I think the plan was originally to have that come out alongside Unica, but that hasn't worked out. So, but I still think Unica will sell pretty well. I don't know what I feel like she's going to be unique, like a 3-star, but I don't think she's going to be anything like Venom, sadly. And then we got Lucy, but so I think we didn't get a patch with Venom. So I think the first patch we'll get with the game will probably be with Unica. Like her first patch. This will be the next patch. Where they'll probably tone down some of the more egregious characters. I think the game's in an okay spot. I don't know where the rest of the community feels. I don't follow the high level stuff too much anymore. I've kind of just been doing other stuff, but like I play this game more for fun now rather than like a competitive game. But so I don't know where people feel in terms of like character strength. But every time I play the game, I don't feel too overwhelmed. Like even Potemkin now, like I thought Potemkin was pretty busted, and I still think he's pretty strong. Like probably one of the best characters, probably top 3 still. But I don't think for me at least, he's not too egregious. So, but if the game needs a patch, then I think that it's totally fine for them to try and do that. To be honest, so that's it. That's really my thoughts on like Venom and where the game is right now. Because like I said, I think they've done Venom. If you're a Venom fan, I think you should be happy. If you're not, then tell me why, because he seems pretty damn fun to me. Like, I mean, I'm not a Venom guy, and he seems like a pretty cool addition to the cast. I don't know about future of the game, like season 5 possibly. I think it's pretty evident that Arxis are working on something else at the moment. I'm not 100% sure what it would be. Maybe a new IP, maybe a One Piece Fighters. You know, I can only dream. But whatever. Well, I think they're working on something. I don't know what it will be though. But whether this game gets another season, season 5, I think that it is likely, but I don't think it's certain. Like, I think they have enough characters to put out. Ending on a guest character feels a bit strange, if I'm honest. But we'll just have to see. But I think it's likely we'll get a season 5. And then I think that will probably be it. After that, I don't think we'll get if we get season 5, that will definitely be the last season, which will probably tide us over to whatever Arxis is working on next. Obviously, there are a lot of games coming out and stuff like that. So, but we've had some obviously new additions, new announcements. So we didn't just get nothing. We got ranked matches is coming to the game now. I personally do not really care about this as much as some other people do. I care more about the other update they gave to the game, which I'll get into in a second, but ranked matches, I am not really that fussed, to be honest. But the community have been asking for a long time. Like, every time I do the, what's it called, the, what do I want in the game on the backyard thing, ranked matches is always on there. So, people have obviously been clamoring for this, so it's pretty good that the community has received this. Yeah, for me personally, I think the tower's fine. I've never had an issue with the lobbies. So, the only thing I have the issue with the lobbies is the fact that for some reason you can only get 32 people in a lobby, which I think is like really weird. Like, to be honest, considering like then you have people like spread out in all the other lobbies. I live in Europe. I'm in the Europe region, so it fluctuates between time to time to like when the lobbies are big. Obviously, Venom's out now, so it's not really a problem at the moment. But yeah, like it'll be like 32 people in a lobby, and there'll be like like 2 people in another lobby, 2 people in another lobby, 2 people in another lobby, and it's just like I have to sit there and just try and get. This is the park, so I just have to try and get into the park. Obviously, the tower's a bit different, like multiple. It can be an issue depending on certain times, but I think that's the only thing I don't like about the lobby is like you could get 64 people in the lobby, like you can in Dragon Ball Fighters or other games. I think it wouldn't bother me that much, but other than that, I don't mind. I never mind the tower system. I thought it was quite. I thought it was not the best kind of system ever created, but I like the idea of it. How it prevents smurfing and stuff like that. Because obviously that can really push players that are new to the game away if they're getting smurfed by like stronger players. It's like some people like just being on like new players, and then obviously if you're just getting your ass kicked, a lot of new players don't like. They're just there to have fun. They're not there to like learn or get better at that point. And if you got like a floor 10 or a celestial player like in the floor 1, then it's just horrible for them. So I like that aspect of the system. I don't know. Maybe there's a better way you can implement it. But yeah, So I'm not too fussed about ranked. Ultimately, I just when it comes to ranked mode, I feel like I focus more on the rank rather than like the play. It's like it's like a title. It feels like a title to me. And it's just like I'm while I try and play competitively, I don't want to like have like an accolade being like a goal. I want to just kind of like see my play get better. And that's why I don't really care about ranked matches. But yeah, the community wanted it, so I'm happy for them. But yeah, the one that I'm more interested in is frame data. Every time that I got to tick the box on the backyard, frame data is the one that I will just continuously always click on it. And I'm like, why the hell is this not in the game? Like, it is actually crazy this is taking this long to get like frame data in the game. I don't know how casual a lot of my audience is, but like if you don't know what frame data is, I will do a video about it when it comes out, and I'll explain how to use it, just for like a general overview of frame data. But essentially, frame data makes it easier to kind of work out like strategies, gameplay, like game plans and stuff like that. Like frame data is great. It's like essentially just all the numbers and the information that your character can put out and do, what they are like in certain situations, like startups of moves, the active frames of moves, and stuff. So I mean, I assume most people do know frame data, but if you don't, that's what it is. It's like essentially just the maths of the fighting game. But once you understand it, it makes I think it makes the game more fun. But it hasn't been in Strive, and you've had to manually go to a website called Dustloop, which I've said a few times in some of my videos. and in those videos, obviously, in Dust Loop, it's fine. You can do the same thing in Dust Loop. It's just being able to do it in the game. It just makes it easier to structure your game plan. Like, you know, like say if you get a knockdown, you can see how advantaged you are for that knockdown, and then you can plan accordingly around that. You can see just how things work. Well, it just feels more smoother. Like Street Fighter 6 probably has the best one at the moment, like in terms of like frame rate in the game, at least that way I've seen it. And obviously Strive doesn't have it. Strive's getting it, so hopefully Strive will have a good one. Hopefully it's not like Grand Blue's one's pretty good. Like it's not amazing, it's just pretty decent. But hopefully it's not like Grand Blue's. I've said Grand Blue's is decent, but what I mean is like I don't want it to be like Grand Blue's. I want it to be better than Grand Blue's. I want it to be like Street Fighter 6's or better. So like Grand Blue's is like, I don't want it to be any worse than Grand Blue's, but I don't want it to be any. I want it to be better than Street Fighter 6. Like that's what I think they should aim for, if not the same or better, because their one is great. But yeah, I don't know why it wasn't in the game from the start. No idea, and I could speculate as to why, but I don't think there's much point. It's here. It's coming now. It's coming next month, I think. I might be wrong, but yeah, so that's very soon. And yeah, so that's kind of like where the game's at right now. What the state of Guilty Gear Strive, I think it's in an okay spot at the moment. I never really felt too egregious about this game. That even when like the game was like season 1, like Launch Soul, he was when he was dominating, I didn't even feel too worried about like him. So I've always enjoyed every version of this game, but obviously that's not the same for everyone. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna get into like my kind of future plans and where I want to take this channel now. So basically, obviously I try to upload as much as I can, but I am studying, so I'm like very busy. So I really struggle to be consistent with it. I've tried different things, I've tried to implement different things, but I just fall off, and then the consistency just isn't there. So what I want to do right now is I want to like change the channel's kind of direction. Whereas I like doing the gameplay videos, but I feel like the guides are more beneficial to you guys and stuff, and I enjoy making them. They just take a bit longer, but I want to like, I feel like if I spend more time on those guides, instead of like having to make the gameplay videos as well, then I can increase the quality of those guides, and I'll try get out as many as I can at a time. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to like start doing with the channel. And then if I have like time, we're seeing summer's coming up, I'll be able to like put out more gameplay and content. So I'll do that, but right now I want to focus on getting the guides out. Obviously I've been trying to work on an ABBA one, which hopefully I'll get out soon. And also Venom's just come out, but Venom's like a whole different like can of worms. Like he's got a lot going on, so I kind of want to spend a bit more time with him before I put out something about him, like, because I feel like I can get out something quite substantial, and he's a brand new character, and yeah, so I feel like I want to build on that. So that'll be like my next 2 projects. Obviously I have an ABBA guide, and also a Venom guide. So yeah, also so I won't just focus on Strive, because there are other like fighting games I like to play. Obviously I really like Grand Blue. I don't play it much on the channel anymore. I still play it occasionally. So I will also create guides for them as well. Like obviously I want to play both those games and make content for both those games. So that's what I will aim to do. Obviously I've been playing a lot more Strive lately. Yeah, so that will probably be my goal going forward. I have a Twitch channel which has kind of laid dormant. I've streamed a few times. So what I will try and do, I'll put out a thing eventually I want to start doing that every week. I want to just try get a stream going, and then I'll upload that gameplay as well, like so that I can have some stream gameplay brought over. So it won't be, the channel won't be void completely of gameplay. It will just be a lot more focused on the guides to start with, yeah, I'll just build it from there and see how it goes. But if you do want me to get a gameplay video out every now and then, just let me know in the comments, and I will attempt to do that as well. Like I'll do a gameplay video maybe, and then I'll work on a guide, and I'll do it in between. But yeah, obviously I'm struggling to get everything out consistently with on top of my personal life work, so it's just a bit rough. But I wanted to update because I know that there's a lack of consistency there, but I wanted to change the direction to see if that makes a difference to the quality of my guides. But yeah, that's kind of it, really. Sorry to ramble in the end. But yeah, take care.